Hello, my name is Barbie, and I'm a nurse practitioner student in the master's program at West Texas A&MU, and I'm going to demonstrate suture technique. My patient today is going to be a 23-year-old male that cut his leg on some barbed wire while he was at work. I want to make sure we're going to expose the area, see how big the wound is. Clean the area with, flush it out really well with some saline, and then we're going to check his immunization status, make sure he's had a tetanus shot, and he has not, so we're going to make sure that we give him a Tdap because he was cut with metal in a dirty environment. And then once I clean the wound, flush it out, I'm going to put on some gloves and inject the wound with plain lidocaine, plain meaning without epinephrine, 1% lidocaine. I don't have a very big needle, so I'm going to inject through the middle of the base into the side of the wound, injecting a little bit as I go, and then move to the other side and inject nice and slow. I don't want to continue to mess with the edge of the wound, so I won't want to go through that. And then we're going to do this side, make sure we go through again. I might need to inject a little bit going this way, going back this way, and just as few pokes as I can get, but I want to make sure I numb both sides of the wound all the way around, making it nice and puffy. Then I'm going to create my sterile field. I've got some towels, sterile towels. I'm going to drape one side of the wound, making sure I don't touch the wound, not touching the top of the towel, which is still sterile. Flap it out, and then drape the other side of the wound, giving me a nice base. I'm going to change from my clean gloves into my sterile gloves. Well, before I put on my sterile gloves, I'm going to open my suture packet and drop my hemostats, my scissors, my pickups or tweezers, and the sutures. Because it's on the leg, I'm going to go ahead and use 3-0-F1. Then I will put on my sterile gloves. Getting my fingers all set so I don't have any loose, so they don't get in the way. Now that I've got my sterile gloves on, I'm going to open the package of suture material. Take my pickups and pull the sutures out, making sure that they stay on my sterile field. Get my forceps, holding it at the eye near the, not straight on the base. I'm going to hold them not with my fingers in the holes while I suture. I'm going to pick through, take a good bite of the skin. My needles. Make sure he's nice and numb. Take a good bite of the skin. And use my pickups, not rubbing, to feed it through. Make sure my needle stays on my end. I want to pull through, making me leave not just a big tail for the suture. Go around twice, grab the end, cross my hands, make sure it lays nice and flat. Go around once, grab the end, pull it nice and tight. It's 2 knots, I need 4, so go around, grab the end, pull it nice and tight, go around, grab the end, pull it nice and tight. And cut my tails to where it will be easy for them to remove it, but they are not in the way. Grab the middle of my thing so I can pick it up with a good angle. Put another suture. Pull it through. Wrap around twice. Oh, I've got too much of a tail. So pull it through a little bit more. Wrap around twice. Grab the end. Wrap around. Grab the end. And pull. Wrap around. Grab the end. And pull. Wrap around. Grab the end. And pull. Now my tail of my suture for my first one got in there, so I'm going to go ahead and get that out. And then cut my tails. And that's how you suture. Thank you.